Maritime Spook here, and I got quite a few questions, guys, the other day. A couple PMs, and you know, just people on you know, on Instagram, different stuff, that asked me a few questions about the Kansbol in particular. The Eldris is an awesome knife. We're going to get another video of that, and we're actually going to do more review of this, but I just want to carry it some more. But so far, guys, I've been carrying it since I've got it, and I love this thing. It's everything that a Mora companion, you know, encompasses. So I mean, it's everything that you love about your Mora companions and your Mora 2000, because this is, like I said, you know, an updated version of the Mora 2000. But it's just got that better grip, in my opinion. It's got, obviously, starting out with a 90-degree sharp, 90-degree spine, and just very, very light, and just very, you know, perfect for this. This is what I would call, you know, when I do the video, I thought of a title as like land, air, sea, because I mean, if you're, you know, in every facet of what you're doing, if you're a pilot, if you're a fisherman, you know, if you're just the outdoors guy, this is going to be a good knife for you. Like I said, it's not the full tang one. You can get the Garberg if you're interested in that, but just for a good lightweight camp task, bushcraft, just out for a bramble on the coast, you know, that's what I'm all about. Perfect. So anyway, we'll get to a few tasks with it, guys. We'll bring it up. Now, it starts out razor sharp. I haven't touched this, sharpened, done anything. And I mean, just, if you can take a knife and just barely, ever so slightly, a little bit of pressure, and get some nice curls like that. And I mean, those are what you call instructor curls, Mora Kansbol would call it. Some of his instructors can get 20 curls on a pass, and with this knife, I think with the right piece of wood, this is a pretty hard piece of birch, and you know, I can find the planes on it here, guys, but I mean, it's gotta be better. If you take a piece of pine, this thing would be like shh. But even on this harder piece of wood, you know, it's biting in on every part of the blade, and I like to try that too, guys. Go to the top, go to the very back, and it's sharp on every inch of that blade to perfection. And if you want to bite in a little bit more, of course you can. This is going to be a good notcher, because it's got that not continuous curvature, but it's got that curve at the tip, and the rest of it's got just the right blade profile, I guess you would say, for that type of notching. Get in there and bite way in on the wood. You know, and cut those notches out. Get in there and notch that harder wood. And get in, maybe do some practice, some stuff. I mean, really, guys, to be honest, how many people are going to be out making traps and stuff like that, like for real? But practice makes perfect, and I think that is something you should practice, so that is good for notching. Not only that, guys, setting up your camp, or setting up even just to go out and cook a meal, it's good to be able to do a little bit of notch here and there. Obviously, firecraft, stuff like that. But like I said, just the utmost, a little tiny bit of pressure. So, to me, guys, a knife starting out, the same as the, you know, the Bushcraft Black, or even the Companion starting out knife, this is going to be a good candidate for that. So, cutting wise, perfect. Now, one huge plus that I found, guys, is to have that sharp 90-degree spine. I think that was one of the only things that Mora was lacking. I think they realized that from people's input, and also just their own testing, most likely. It'd be a lot better to have a sharp 90-degree spine. So we'll scrape off a little bit of this, and we'll try it out. See if I can flip you down a little bit better. See, I got a nice piece of fat wood here. And see, what I like to do, guys, is try to keep it on the stick. If you can keep it on the stick, that's pretty good, because then you can move it around to where you want it, and then when you have it where you want it, then you can take it off of the stick. Now, none of the other Moras, guys, that I know besides Bushcraft Black would have ever did that. And now you're easily able to get that Very, very precious fat wood Maya dust. You know, obviously that'll catch a spark a lot easier. And that brings us to also spark. Throws sparks everywhere. It doesn't just drop the sparks, it throws them. So if you're over top of something and you want to make some sparks, easily done. Now I'm going to get to the last little thing. This wasn't going to be a review of this. This was just a couple questions people had asked what I liked about it so far. This sheath, friction fit, go back in the sheath and clip over. And I'm able to put this back on my belt because I didn't take off the belt attachment. You see that, guys? So there's a big fella. Those are the pluses of the Kansbol, guys. That was just a quick little thing. Tide's going out, so I'm going to wait until the tide goes out and I'm going to jump on the beach, get some more testing done to the knife. But that was just a couple things people had asked what I like about it so far, and those are some things I love about it so far, guys. So I just want to show you that. The 90-degree spine, you know, the sheath is perfect. I've wore it enough that I know now getting in and out of a car and everything, even though it's down through that little, you know, collar, that's not going to come out of there, guys. I've gotten in and out of the car. I've carried stuff up and down the stairs with it on. Jumped in and out of bed because even sitting there taking a little nap the other day, I left it on my belt and it didn't jump out. Just very, very, excuse me, good system. So everything I like, so everything about it so far, A1. Great job, Mora. Check that out, guys. That was just a quick little thing, and we'll get back at you here soon with some more testing. I got to show you the testing of that flashlight that I got, the TD16, and what a light that is, guys. So anyway, stay tuned. Stay safe.